All right, let's get this Monday going. How are we doing, everybody? Hello, Black Fox. Good to see you. As per the usual. Another fine Maker Monday upon us here. And victory is mine. For I did achieve the new pencil. Hooray! Went on a secret mission this afternoon to recover a pencil most mighty, and I am happy to say it is working just fine. Okay, so without much ado, I'm just going to jump right in and get some stuff going here. How's your day been, Black Fox? Oops. The pencil is charged, yes. I've taken elaborate amounts of precautions to make sure this thing works. And in the event that it doesn't, then we're just going to hastily switch over to the wired tablet. So I have a different potion this evening. I have a hot potion. Tasty French vanilla potion. I think all of these are going to need to be a little bit shrunk down. Yeah, I'll tell you, I was not prepared for that question today in Reddit. Do I have to read other ones to understand this one? Yes. Oh, well. I was going to say, what did folks think of the page today? A lot of the pages that I've been doing for that sequence have not been on stream, so I've been interested to see what people think. Hey, Greg, good to see you. How was your day, Gray Fox? That's my best squared word, unfortunately. So. That's right. I have a coffee with me today. Kind of hoping it makes less, like, slurpy noise, because I've noticed that there's a lot of slurpy noise when I drink my regular potions, so I will attempt, at best, to not have slurpy noises this eve. Oh, so weird thing. So I don't know if maybe you guys are doing this or what, but just a few minutes ago, my car alarm started going off, and it's like, oh, geez, maybe my keys are in my pockets. Well, my keys weren't in my pockets. They were hanging up in the kitchen, literally 20 feet away from me, without having anything else touching them. Checked with Mrs. Zib. Her keys were elsewhere. They were not like on her, in her pocket or anything like that. My car alarm decided to go off twice for no apparent reason. I'm a little concerned that the ring didn't pick up something, but kind of weird. Even more concerning is that Roscoe didn't pick up on anyone. Because usually if someone gets like within 30 feet of our house, he's aware of it. So, hypothesis, ghosts. Yep, checked the car. Everything's fine. There's nothing particularly impressive in there to take, so I don't know why someone would do that, but it was on the comics subreddit. It's just weird. Making dinner. I had some leftover spaghetti. I am making a pork loin tomorrow. That should be good. It's going to be in the crock pot all day. I got an onion and some little carrots. Hamburger carrots. And let's see, I got some garlic. Some broth. Yeah, I got some beef broth for it. So yeah, it should be real good. Should be real tasty. Oh, and potatoes. There's gonna be some potatoes in there too. Grilled cheese. Ooh, tomato soup. That's an excellent combination. We just ignored the soup middleman by putting tomatoes directly in the grilled cheese. Which is another tasty alternative. Ooh, yes, bacon. Bacon and grilled cheese is good. That's the same chord for the very beginning of Final Fantasy VI. Give me 1 second, guys. Ooh, garlic grilled cheese. That's very good. Garlic bread grilled cheese, I should say. False alarm. Just somebody on the other side of the street with their car. Just figured if Roscoe was alerting to something, that might be something going on with my car. But good boy, shiny sleek coat boy. Shiny sleek coat boy. Yeah, Roscoe's got a little bit of a hair trigger on him. If he hears stuff outside, he can get spooked pretty easily. So, what the? Oh, did I pick up the wrong pencil? I did. Okay. For a second, I was just like, my new pencil's not working, and I had picked up the old pencil. Oh, I haven't taken a look at it yet, but I'll check it out at some point. This sounds deliberately like Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, huskies have a lot of hair. I had to learn that about shepherds as well. Okay. What's on the schedule for you tonight, Gray? What are you doing? You working on fooders? Helldivers 2. Well played. Do your part for Super Earth. It's not even that cool out today, but a little hot coffee sounded like a good drawing drink. And it's turning out pretty good so far. Am I only getting Final Fantasy 15? Is that what's going on here? Let's take a look at Ye Old Music. Oh, playing here in the thing. Weird. Okay. Well, I guess everything is fine then. Hello, Ferdy. Good to see you. Bluest of blue kobolds. Only the bluest kobolds could serve Lady Azuria, greatest of all blue dragons. It is said that her scales are what colored the sky. There we go. There's something that's not Final Fantasy 15. Not that I mind, because that was actually beautiful stuff, but still. Yeah, you missed Zib rushing out of the room to see if someone was trying to abscond with his car. Oh, watch and be amazed. I lumber in and out of frame. Lumber, I say. I know, right? Gotta say, I got quite a bit of flavor out of the tomato in the grilled cheese. Of course, it was Mrs. Zib's dad's garden tomatoes. Fresh, they're quite good. This might be one of the better Hirokos I've done in a while. Some kind of herb, yeah, brah, fuck yeah. Okay. I was going to ask Ferdy, what did you think of today's page? It's like I said on Discord, I was actually a little hesitant because I was concerned that the sudden violence would bother people, but we'll see. We'll see how it works out. Do. Hiroko by herself is a liquor-based dream. Yes. Yes. Hiroko doesn't really exist. It's just the fevered dream of a scullery maid deep in her cups and deep in the back of a coat closet somewhere. I don't think I've had the opportunity to use the term scullery maid in quite a day, so... Ow. What'd you get up to today, Ferdy? Went to work, came home, and put your winter tires in the car. Oh, so close. They're supposed to go on the car. Ah, you almost had it. You almost had it. I'm assuming your appointment to get those put on is very shortly occurring, so good on ya. Just in time before the awfulness that sets in this time of year all over this lovely continent. Oh man. It's one of those things where it's like I didn't want it to bother me, but it did. Look at this boy. Look at this boy looking at everybody. Being a big sweetie. He's a good boy. It's like I said, it's like maybe that person's first language isn't English or what have you, but it's like that comment just like broadsided me. Like yes, it's a narrative comic. It did bring up a good point that I don't number my pages, so maybe that's something I should do in the future posts or something. Be like, page, chapter 6, page 5, title, Still, though, I mean, come on. I've been drawing this for how many years now? Excuse me, I'll sneeze there. Oh, well. It's like, I love talking to you guys about it because it gives me some insights as to how the story's going and like what people are thinking. And it's like, I love getting comments, but it's like so many of the comments that I get are just like, what's this? Or, like, I don't get it. I mean, you'd think that would be a somewhat common act there, Ferdy, but no, I'm on art. Weird. Hey, Chroma. Huh. Weird. Because the category here says art, and then I'd hit the done button before I started recording, so maybe that's my problem. Yay! What'd you do today, Chroma? Loafed. Petted kobolds. Not a bad day. Well, I'll tell you what I did today. I went to work. When I went to work, I mean, I rolled into my office about 5 minutes before I needed to start. I started working. Oh no. Cardiac base disable? Okay. Hopefully you're taking it easy. Which is where the loafing came from, I'm sure. Do. go. Okay. Sorry, not much to report today. Just did the work and took a... Oh, how long did it take? I think all told it was like 2 hours of driving around to get excuse me, get the new pencil. I did spring for the 3-year replacement plan on this thing though, so hopefully if it goes in the next year or 3, I can just go ahead and riggedy replace it for friggity free. Penville. New character idea, Penville. He's an owl. He's very small. Yeah, funny enough, I drove all the way to get the pencil. That was fine. Drove home. Traffic was a bitch. And then went to the grocery store to make a crockpot recipe for tomorrow. And that took forever. Got home, realized I'd forgotten the broth. It was quite annoying. Coffee's keeping me going today. Well, it'll all dry out if I don't. So I need to update my my doodah here. 1 second. There's some doodah updating going on here, folks. Some specific doodah updating. What day is it? It's the 17th. Okay. That's not the right one. Oh, is that just in the... Okay. Oh, do I have that one sitting here? I do. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, when you're doing an all-day crockpot recipe, you got to have the broth or everything all dries out, and then it's all for naught. And you just have a simmering pile of sadness. I don't want that. I don't want a simmering pile of sadness. Oh, I see where I went wrong. Okay. We do not make a good broth. We are neither nutritional or delitional. I don't know. I just imagine a soup bowl just getting yoinked, and then all of a sudden it's where's Grandma, and the jacuzzi was right here a minute ago. Dragons. Get the head of the Kobold Labor Union on this. Okay. Zib, is there a reason you can't draw things in perspective today? Just reminded me of a Finley. Do you have some other kind of job or two? It is the most Monday. It's pretty much as Monday as it's going to get. I have it on good authority, though, in about 3.5 hours, that Monday is going to keel over. Don't tell anybody, though. This is definitely a how many of those things do you have kind of situation. That's fair. So I am working on a list of some goals for Trap Finders coming up here in 2026. Since that is the year that we will be in very shortly. And I've got a list of things that I want to work on and add and do better at. But I'd be interested to know what you guys think the comic could use, or if there's anything about it that you're either confused about or not feeling like it's working or something along those lines. I don't intend to draw the comic by committee, but I always like feedback. And if you have any, great. If not, that's fine too. I just figured I would put that out there since I am already working on a few things for 2026. That is already on the list. Heck, I've been licked. Oh, I'm taking a second to stretch. Oh, stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. Oh, stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. There we go. Oh, God. Oh yeah. See, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to taste like blue razzle dazzleberry, but raspberry works as well. I like how Anna has good trigger discipline. Even when the trigger is like a 6 foot, like a 6 inch long lever. I was so interested. I didn't look into it once I learned about it, but I was so interested in the revelation in the Lord of the Rings series that the pump action crossbows that the Uruk-hai had are actually based on an old Germanic design. So like they actually did exist in history. That was pretty neat. As I age, I'm already trying to head off the World War II interest with different history. So, Roman times, here I come. Hey, it's important. You either become like one of the standard old people that's just like, yeah, World War II. Oh man, you should. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Nazis were wrong, but the tanks were so cool. It's like, no, I'm not gonna be that guy at all. But you started painting World War One minis. Where does it end, Purdy? Where does it end? How deep does the bit go? Yeah, no, that's true. You should see my workroom. It's well, at the moment, it looks like a autistic kobold was in there trying to clean up. But no, it's full of minis that I have partially painted. I have not painted, and it is a monument. The pile of shame. This this is definitely the face of look. You're a nice girl and all, but I kind of want to get a house on the beach. Or something like she's talking with Teddy and like trying to rationalize what's going on. She's just like, "You are the chattiest bag of 10,000 gold pieces I have ever seen." Apologies for any sniffles. I'm trying to mute them as they come up. Should just change the voice up for Teddy, so Teddy just like seems like he's really innocent.
This looks like you. It's supposed to be you, I think. Uh-oh. You're a murderer. That's bad.
Got all excited about drawing, and I forgot to make these vector layers. Too much excite bite going on over here. Okay. First, let's change this to a vector layer. Bada boom, bada bing. There we go. Now let's do some background. I wonder if I can find a way to trace mouse movements, or I should say pen movements, in Clip Studio on the iPad. If not, it might be a good opportunity for learning the Mac version, but we'll see. I'd like to see, like, I'd like to have an idea as to where people can look to see, like, what's he updating? What is he doing? Half guessing game, half awful puns. Well, I mean, if I'm going to be known for anything, I suppose. Again with the Devil Survivor. Not a bad series, but, like, come on, man. I have, like, 400 songs in this playlist. Go. Sleepy Roscoe over there. He's been here for a whole hour. Crazy. World's longest grilled cheese sandwich. Oh, that's the rule. That's the rule. You always give the good one to the lady type. That is how it works for me and Mrs. Zib. When I burn something, I eat it, typically. Oh yeah, that carbon scoring. Tasty. Whenever I do ceiling detail, I always think of the weird little factoid that the most technologically amazing thing that they did in Citizen Kane was they included ceilings. Enjoy lurking! Looks like you're just starting the lurk day. It's a pretty good joke. Pretty good joke. Ah! Don't spray me. Don't spray me with things. Do. I did see a parrot that can mimic the sound of a spray bottle, and it made me chuckle. Oops. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention. I was playing a little bit of the classic 2001 Aliens vs Predator on ye old PC the other night. Still a surprisingly good game. Still very, very good. It does surprise me to learn that the Marines would have done much better if they had backed up. I don't think there's been a single time I've fought a xenomorph as the Marine that I've been running forward towards it. I've always been backpedaling the entire time, backpedaling into more freaking Praetorians. I was under the impression, and I could be wrong at this point, I was under the impression there were like 3 good Aliens franchise games. Number 1, Alien Isolation. Excellent game. Number 2, Alien Infestation on the DS. And Aliens vs. Predator on the PC. I'll have to look into Fireteam Elite, but for me, it seems like the Marines have too much going for them in that one. I feel like I played another one. I don't think it was Fireteam Elite. Post Aliens 3. Okay. I think what's also kind of annoying is that, at least for me, is just that the alien's an enigmatic creature, and explaining it only makes it less scary, in my opinion. If you can just be like, oh, well, it came from a black goop that was made by a robot man, it's like, okay. It's scarier to think of space as wild. It's scarier to think of space as like a place where anything can happen and beasts that you've never even imagined lurk between the stars. It's always, to me, it's always like disappointing. Like when they reveal more and more about the xenomorphs' like life cycle and their origins and everything. It's like, nah, man, it's so much better as a mystery. Yeah, see, yeah. I don't know. Just not my thing. the tension of the first movie and the I feel like in the second movie in Aliens, Cameron did a good job of making it seem like the Marines were like ready to handle everything, and it was going to be great. It's going to be amazing. They're gonna save the colonists. Woohoo! And then the second they make contact, half of them die. Like they're just completely screwed. And these things didn't have to cloak. They didn't have to, do anything crazy. They were just hiding. Drones will fuck you up, yeah. I've always been under the impression that drones will get your attention and Praetorians will charge you. But yeah, it's like when you start explaining the xenomorph, like, oh, okay, well, it's not really that scary. Look, see, it's a bug. It's like, ah. To quote Philippa Boyens, or I should say, to paraphrase Philippa Boyens in the writing of the Lord of the Rings, you've just stripped the xenomorph of all its power. It's scary because you don't know what it is. It's scary because you don't know its capabilities. I think it's Dallas that the Xeno surprises in the air shaft. It's just like boop, like less than a second shot, less than a second, and it was just terrifying. I will say the other thing that I thought was interesting was that in Aliens vs Predator, facehuggers are instant kill. I thought that was a very interesting choice. They are definitely... I think that was a Sierra choice. I know Sierra helped publish that game. I think that was a Sierra choice. Basically, to make you save as much as possible. I would imagine they're in Fireteam. I mean, I can't imagine a first-person or third-person Aliens game without them, because they're the ubiquitous, scary, creepy thing. They're creepy enough in the first movie, but I think the second movie, when you get like a really good look at it, like when it's moving, like the knuckled, weird, legs and the whippy tail and everything. QTE to get it off. If a space helmet can't help you, surely the burly arms of a regular United Colonial Marine will be able to hold it. I just saw the what's its butt? I just saw the Thing remastered on the PS2 is on sale right now. Been thinking about it. Thing's another good one. There's a admittedly small pool of good science fiction horror. But boy, are they doozies. Alien, Predator. I would even put some instances of Terminator 2 as horror. Interesting. That's not too terrible. Like, I could see some of that being more like towards the lore-ish type of things, but like, yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I would say the games are very divisive, and not in a bad way. Just really more in like a good debate. Alien players, yeah. I only played a little bit of the multi in AVP, but the alien players, it was like clearly a different breed. Clearly, people that you either totally wanted to hang out with or never wanted to see in real life. Jeez. I used to play War Machine, and I had a very similar tactic. I had these little guys called bile thralls, and they're essentially zombies with a gas pump, and their bodies would hold caustic acid that they would shoot in a spray, and then if they died, they would explode, and everything within 6 inches of them would get hit. Man, I don't even think the Xenos need a cloak, man. Like what? They're so scary by themselves. They don't even need a cloak. They're incredibly hard to see. Because apparently in space nobody can find the light switch. It really should be the new tagline. In space, no one can find the light switch. I'm pretty sure the Xenos are putting a blue gel on every light in the future because every scene is lit blue if it's not lit emergency red. Like the amount of blue in the Alien movies is astounding. Although I will say the first movie, the primary color is white. There's somebody who does a really interesting little doodah. It's like it's a color like analysis of a film. What they do is they take all of the thumbnails for the timeline. They put it into something like DaVinci or they put it into something like Adobe Premiere, and then they look at the preview of the timeline, and the timeline shows all of the different scenes, and it actually shows like a interesting like little montage of all the colors that are useful in that. They did that in Lord of the Rings, and it was interesting because like they followed a very interesting color pattern. Like all the film for the first movie was very bright and green. Green was definitely the kind of emphasis color for so many things. And then the second movie, it was very blue. It was very very dark, very blue and dark. And then the last movie, it was more red. Just very interesting, like the way that the color shifts change the tone of the film. I learned about that in school many moons ago. I did like the revelation in Aliens versus Predator that the aliens could see along the electromagnetic spectrum. That's how they were able to detect brain activity. That's how they could find people so easily. That was pretty neat. That was a neat little addition. Guess which is more useful? And it's not movie classes. I'll go ahead and tell you that. Glad I went, glad I finished, but man, oh man. Wish I had been a huge fucking nerd. Huger than the nerd that I was at the time. Cobalt School has movie classes. They sure didn't have art classes. Hey-oh! I mean, they did. I went to art class. Oh, that's good. Did they get the crazy ass aliens orchestra hits right? The like the whole orchestra doing like that downward trill. You know, I know that Cameron did both Aliens and the original and sequel to Terminator, but I find his choice of is this a science fiction movie? Okay, the music's got to have clanking metal in there somewhere. Just make sure. There's a comic artist, I think her name is Abby Nowalski. No, because again, it lost all of the interest. It's like, who could possibly be making these bioweapons? Oh my god, it's Wayland Yutani. And it's like, this is like everyone being surprised when Umbrella is behind the newest biological weapon in Resident Evil. It's like, exactly, it's like Jurassic Park. It's the same fucking problem over and over again. Like, that's what kills me about these alien movies. It's just like, huh, this outpost sure is deserted. Weird, there's life signs. Huh? This person is tied to the wall by some kind of strange resin. Oh no, a thing exploded out of them. We're all dying. Yeah, no, I get it. It's post-Alien 3. Again, for me, anyway, you take the mystery out of it the minute you make it more common. That makes me sad because it's a cool movie villain. It's definitely the movie creature that kept you awake at night because they melded into the shadows and they were just like worse than death. And I thought that was such an interesting way of going about making a villain. And it's like, were they even villains? They were just propagating their species, much like, humans do. Just were slightly less murdery. Only slightly, though. I like to think when we eat someone's head, it is an ethically sourced head. So the Marines are updated weapons, and they know the threat now. God damn it, fucking Wayland Yutani. What bullshit are they doing this time? Yet they still own everything. Zero hesitation to assuming they're doing something stupid. They're all genre aware. Yep. Finally, the Marines are working under the Ripley Doctrine. of nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. I found it interesting that Weyland Yutani was still very powerful in the comics, well into the Xenos on Earth situation, which also featured Amanda Ripley, the star of Alien Isolation, and Ripley's daughter. Oh no, you're not a survivor in one of those. There are no survivors. I mean, if the Xenos have gotten in, that's it. You can basically just assume that everybody is a host. Because guess what? If they're not, they will be very shortly. Oh, Princess Crown. Marines have reverse engineered some Predator tech. Oh, interesting. Oh, the burner! Oh. I read some of the novelizations for Alien vs. Predator, the comics. And the Yajita were very interesting, and I liked their burners, and I liked that their stuff was weird and that people didn't know how it worked. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, their forms change depending on the host, and the only reason the Xenos look the way they do in the first and second movies is because they primarily infested humans. So they're bipedal or quadrupedal or what have you, or some hybrid of the both. Can't fire whenever you want. Gotcha. I mean, I liked the insistence that the Aliens vs. Predator arcade game had, which was the Predators being just like, you know, as much as this is going to be a really fun, incredibly huge hunt of the hard meat, we should probably save the soft meat. I mean, Dutch was cool. I still operate under the idea that Predator starts the whole universe in modern times, and then Terminator happens, and after Terminator happens, and Terminator 2, and what have you, after all of that, that's when we get into space with Alien, and that's why the ships are all old and very mechanical and not super heavily computerized, because why would you ever want an AI as strong as, you know, frickin' Skynet again? Of course, Weyland Yutani has Mother and the other fucking synthetics and everything, so they're still trying, but... No, the Queen doesn't do the infecting. The Queen just lays the eggs. Oh, I get it. So yeah, the Predator didn't... Okay, there's no facehugger variant for the Predator. Gotcha. The Predalien, I remember people calling it. Come on over to the Fabian Zip stream, where we talk incessantly about Alien vs. Predator. Because Zib is apparently on a fit today. Surprisingly, my hyper focus is actually the comic, because I've kept doing it. No, I just recognize good sci-fi, and I think the xenomorphs are incredibly good sci-fi. But for me, the cool part is when they are unique and different and scary and unknown. Is that's what they excuse me. That's what space represents. Space represents the unknown. I mean, it's space. Space is pretty big. You might think it's a long walk down to the chemist, but that's peanuts compared to space. Gotcha. Don't get pregnant. Don't get pregnant and you'll be safe. Technically. Ah, my space! It's been invaded! Princess Crown, aka Tom and Jerry. I love how they were able to take something that was supposed to be analogous to rape that typically doesn't happen to men, that does happen to them in the movie, and childbirth, which is also terrifying for men, and that's just like, no, the women get it. It's just like, for fuck's sake, man. Like, do you not see the analogies here? Come on. Like, come on. It's like these guys just like had the Aliens toys from like the 90s. They're just like, let's make a TV show about it. It's like, oh, come on, man. Oh, I miss my scary black spiny xenomorphs that nobody knew anything about. Same thing with the space jockeys. Why did they have to make the space jockeys people-sized? Stupid. Keep them big. Keep them mysterious. Keep them weird. I don't want to know shit about these aliens. I just want wonder. I don't want to know shit about these aliens. I just want wonder. Fabian Zim 2045. Space Jockey! Come on, man! The first movie, when they find the ship, the alien that piloted it, it's dead because it had gotten chest bursted. It's the Space Jockeys. Man, watch the first movie. Don't make me be disappointed in you, Black Box. Yeah, in the original movie, the space jockeys were huge, like elephantine kind of people, and then they made them smaller in the prequels, like Prometheus and that crap. It's like, no, they're supposed to be big. Yeah, the space jockey. The original Alien is great too, in the idea that space is so 70s it hurts. And I love that. Good. At least they got that right. Jockeys should be big. Like, that is one of the things, like, don't get me wrong, one of my absolute favorite games, series, I should say, is Mass Effect. I love it. I love Mass Effect so much. And it pains me that so many aliens in Mass Effect are just people size, and it's like, man, I need more people that are like Elcor. You know, I need more people that are big, like the Krogan. It's like even the Turians are like so close in size, and it's like, man, there's a whole universe of creatures out there. Why do they gotta be me-sized? Let them be big. It's cool. I'm cool with big aliens. It's fine. Nobody came to my door telling me, hey, Zib, we're going to make Mass Effect and it's going to have aliens that are people-sized. I'm like, nope. Make them big. Or don't make them at all. Or make them tiny. I don't care. Just make them not people. Oh my god, I absolutely want to kick Volus around like dodgeballs. I like to think... yeah, Garen, absolutely, the Hanar. I wanted a Hanar companion so bad. Speaking of which, hey, Garen. How's it going? I like to think that kicking a Volus sounds like a dodgeball, just that ping! Like, Earthclad, you're such a dick. Ping! Yeah! And Roscoe's gone. 1 hour 31, almost 1 hour and 32 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Roscoe, everybody. Oh, you've been lurking playing Voices of the Void, which fits with the space show nerdery. Aha! Well, there you go. Yeah, lots of untranslatable swearing. Oh, it's glad. What's up? Good old Black Fox. We know he has a type. What happened to this stream? We started talking about Alien and then I just got all mad. Oh, good shit. Good shit. Tedders. These sleeveys. These sleeveys are going to be the end of me. I forgot that you had sleeveys. I thought you had little rollies, but you have sleeveys. See, I love that they insinuate in Mass Effect, they insinuate that the Hanar have an action hero named, is it Blasto? Or something like that? I think it's like Blasto. But like, they insinuate that there's a Hanar. Yeah, Blasto's the movie. And like, they insinuate that there's a Hanar in Blasto that is like an action hero. I'm like, where the fuck is this character? I want to see this so bad. Not to mention any love scenes are going to be way more interesting. Oh, man. I mean, BioWare. I know you watch BioWare. I know you watch. I need Hanar. Like, there's no frickin' tomorrow. I need Hanar, and I need it to be named Hanar Montanar. Yes, it is. Blasto is the Shaft-like Hanar exploitation film. Hanar Montanar. Oh. I'm glad I entertain myself because I'm not entertaining anybody else. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, Fornax. I forgot about Fornax. Oh, my God. I'm glad I seem to have ruined Ferdy's night. Oh, my God. Hanar Montanar. Even talking to that one... Even talking to that one Hanar on the Citadel in the first game was interesting. Because they're just like, you know, This one is pleased. This, like they always refer to themselves like in the, is it like the second person? Um, but like, I just found that to be so fascinating. Did my did my puppet freeze on open? I think my puppet freeze. Freezed. Froze. Let's try recapturing. Jesus. Oh, there we go. Restarting the capture. Lockjaw for a second. You say it presumably because you have no idea what part of a Hanar's erogenous. I would imagine all of it. It's a jellyfish, man. Over here building settlements and suddenly Hanar Montanar. What the fuck? Oh, God. What a Monday. It's like somebody's got a case of the Mondays. Joke's on you. Only the inside is sensitive. The blue alien spice some kind of siren, and they're disguised at all times. The Asari, the blue ladies, yeah, they're monogendered. I love the Asari. My inner Kirk was just like a blue lady. I was funny enough. I really liked Andromeda for its scrappiness. Like I thought it really tried something different, and I think it succeeded. Moreover, um, but I had to laugh because like they named they named the Asari the worst thing you could possibly name them. Like her name is PB, like the abbreviation P as in Papa and B as in Bravo. And it's like I don't know why you would do this because it just is such a distraction. Like the name is just like one of those like really like her name's PB. Like you had Grunt and friggin' uh Grunt and wow, why can't I remember his name? He's so great. Rex, thank you. God. It has been a minute since I've played the original Mass Effect or finished the third one. Maybe that's something I should stream one of these days. I should go through the Mass Effect Legendary Edition that I got. PB has tons of speedruns and always sets a personal best every time they try. Wah, wah, wah. I think PB was the was the speed run for everyone's just like Asari, gotta romance the Asari. It's like the least satisfying one too. And we all know that the true answer, the true Paramore answer in the original Mass Effect series is Garrus. Yes, thank you. Garrus is the choice. My space lizard kitty. Oh God. Mrs. Zib, Mrs. Zib was party to me being upset that I could not romance the Krogans. With the quote, at least somewhere along the lines of, "Let me teach the space frog how to love." Ah, God. Science fiction. Oh, he totally does. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, I'd say in Dude Shep, in like the Dude Shep situation, he sees Shepard as like a brother, like as like a very close platonic like relationship. Um exactly. The galaxy needs someone to be Shepard. And if you're dead, he's gonna have to be Shepard. Although it's like, bro, you could have picked a much better nickname than Archangel. I mean, you can't fly, you can't throw metal quills out of your giant metal wings. Oh man, fucking Mass Effect. But yeah, absolutely, absolutely one of my absolute favorite sci-fi universes. I even liked 3 in the idea that like you could be walking around and hearing someone's like conversation, and then you're just like, huh, I guess I'll just go do this thing for this person. I know who this is. Brandon Keener. I love that guy. I love him. Yeah, he has absolutely no twang, which is really interesting. The his voice was really well suited for the flange. Um like the flange effect that they used was perfect with his voice for some reason. Um I think it's that they can project that kind of flat tone without without like doing too much pitch orientation changes. Works really well for him. Of course he's a freaking of course he's a freaking wow. My fantasy races are failing me tonight. Everything's failing me. Khajiit. There's a mod to unlock the dating forum, the Argonian. Oh, okay, he's an Argonian. Sharp as night sounded like a Khajiit, but no, he's an Argonian. That works. I'm still on board. I'm still on board. No, I felt because my canon in Mass Effect is FemShep, um, mainly because I am a huge fan of dude names today. Oh my God. Jennifer Hale, thank you, God. I'm a huge fan of Jennifer Hale, and I felt like her acting was the most shepherdy, in my opinion. Oh, it has a mod to let you date Garrus as M Shep. Interesting. The music shouldn't have stopped playing, but let me recapture. There we go. Hey, Princess Crown, I have heard enough of you. Badoot. Oh, are we just going down the list here? There we go. This, to me, always sounds like Cobalt's building something. You know, it's interesting because like her voice has matured quite a bit over the years, and I can understand Bastila because she is an annoying character. Much to BioWare's discredit, they always make one. They always make yeah. This does sound like the Kobolds are saving Christmas. The Kobolds are building a sled. Oh, Karth sucks. And Karth, the voice actor for Karth, is the same one as what's his butt? I don't even remember his name because he sucks. He's the same voice actor in Mass Effect, and he essentially plays the same character. I'm pretty sure that guy can only play Karth. Yeah. No, I feel the same way. But BioWare always has at least one character that absolutely Caden. Yes, gugh. Not worth it. I always let him die. It's like, oh, you have headaches. That sucks. Go hang on to this nuke for a minute. I'm really mean to Katie. um. Oh no, every time. Now, Ashley does suck. I will say, Ashley sucks. I don't like Ashley, but between the two of them, Caden's not great. Although Ashley becomes a super space racist. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I had to romance her once, and I was just like, oh, well. She isn't a space racist. Huh. That's not what I got from her. There's a lot of dad issues in the Mass Effect series. I mean, she's not Cerberus, so there's that. If she was truly that way, she probably would have joined Cerberus. But she didn't like Cerberus at all. I was pretty pissed off that you joined them. That's kind of like, well, you know, they rebuilt me. They kind of, I'm not dead anymore because of it. So loyalties kind of change a little bit when that happens. But you know, whatever. Just be angry. Don't be happy that Shepard's back. Be angry. Yeah, she does hate Cerberus and Terra first. Do they? I mean, the thing is, I never used Caden, so, like, I didn't feel so bad letting him die. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that nuke's to save the Solarian commando team. I remember that. Vermeer, man. Vermeer is a hell of a level. So much shit happens because of Vermeer. Did I have that other one here? Yes, I did. Thank you. Oh, making me have to play. Now I'm gonna have to let Ashley die. Ugh, man. There a reason? Oh my God! Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. One second. One. Okay. Oh, crazy. Okay, I guess my pencil needs to charge. It is being detected, so that's good. Crazy, because it was at like 75%, so that's all right, though. It's been in a box for a while. Let's see, where is my chargy-do? I require my chargy-do. It's the thing that will charge my pencil. And with it, the fate of the entire galaxy. Oh! I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna use it. There it is. Haha, told you. Told you! Okay. Okay, good. I'm showing it's charging, so that's good. I didn't forget to charge it. I just, when I looked at the charge, it said it was like 80%. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's the problem. It's like Caden is such a down, like a downer that I hate having him in my party because he's always just like, oh, there were alerts. I just didn't see them. Okay, okay, good, 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 good. Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh man, I am 6 or 7 kinds of goofy here today. Come on. There we go. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Okay, that's better. Boop. Aha. There you are. Well, that's the thing with Caden is that like I would go back when I got back to the ship, I would talk to him and like move on, but like his story was never interesting to me. Neither was Jack. I really didn't like Jack. Not my favorite character. She was just too much angst. Um, yeah, Jack's not my friend. Um, let's see who else. I mean, there's some party members that's just like I just don't want to bother with ever because it's like, I don't care about your issues or your issues aren't interesting to me. You know. Samara is a really hard one to like because she's essentially a paladin. Um, yeah, that man, that was a very difficult one. Yeah, she is an idiot paladin. Um, I would say she's blinded by tradition and blinded by. Oh yeah, you can be a paladin without completely sucking. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Kyle, good to see you. Doing okay here. Was working. I had to replace my Apple Pencil, and it was not fully charged. So just figuring out what to do now. But working on some pages. How are you doing? I wonder if I bust out my mouse, if I can keep on rocking and rolling here in the free world. I might still be able to get some coloring done. Let's see. Let's see. Let's find out. Let's find out. I don't have to have this tilted so much. There we go. Now it's way too high up, so never mind. Do I have anything here? Anything? Let's try configuring the doodah. Oh no, Black Fox. Samara is just a paladin type character in Mass Effect. Oh, there it is. It's active. It's active. It's right there. Poo. All right. Well, let's disconnect it and then try connecting it again. There's an instrument in this tunic music that sounds like the Reading Rainbow a little bit. Well, come on now. You should be able to pair. There we go. Okay. What's up, Brandish? Oh, foo, come on. You should be able to connect to this. It's in pairing mode. Oh, Lord. Yeah, paladins are... They sure are something. Mississib actually wanted to play a paladin once that was basically Hellboy. And I really liked her character because he was a paladin, but like his lay on hands wasn't like, you know, all gentle and everything. He would just slap you. Possibly do damage. Well, I am gobsmacked about that. That should work. It's choosing not to. That's silly. I wonder if I just shut off Bluetooth and turn it back on. I'm trying everything here to make this mouse work. I would just like to try. Hey, there we go. Just had to shut off Bluetooth and turn it back on. Oh, cool. There we go. Okay, so it is working. Good, good, good. I might still be able to do a little coloring. Where did you go, mouse? I have a hard time keeping track of this mouse sometimes. Oh, wow! That's awesome that you had a plugin creator that just, like, made you a patch. That's really sweet. Very cool. Looks like someone made their way into the credits. That's not the right color. Gosh darn it. I know what this calls for. This calls for tiny keyboard. Get up here. What? There we go. Da, 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 da. There we go. Oh, zooming in on the wrong thing. You like how she went from a big crossbow to a hand crossbow? Well, she went from a hand crossbow to a big crossbow. I don't know if Chrome is offering crossbows or what, but I'm in. Either way, I'll get something I want out of the deal. Oops. It's weird going back to using keyboard and mouse when I'm so used to just using the pencil. Where did my mouse go? There it is. Okay. Oh no, wee woo. I like how it's the hand too. Ah, can't win, man. Can't win. I mean, we have the wee woo. Where is wee woo? Here it is. Behold, wee woo. I will have you know that getting that sprite put together was a couple hours of trying to figure out why nobody had ever ripped sprites for Super Bomberman. Well, add it as item number 4,762. Now we'll add that to my list of things to do. You. That is the major problem with having a full-time job and trying to stream at the same time. And being me, that's the other problem. Quite possibly the least organized person in das World. Okay, let's get a little bit more here. Oh, there we go. I had already planned for this contingency. Dude. There we go. Okay. Organize the kobolds. A feat that is far more difficult than people let on. All right, mouse. There we go. Ah. There we go. All right. Nope. Wrong tool. Okay. Need that schnoot. There it is. Ooh, no, don't close. Jesus. Reminds me I should probably save at some point here. is this doing? It's almost a quarter of the way. Okay. Okay. Just trying to see if there's anything else I can do here. All right, let me do a little digging around here. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to take a real brief break, and then I'm going to see what our next step here is going to be. So hang in there with me. I will be right back to you, all right? Hang in there. All right, I'm back. Yay! So I'm kind of just waiting on the pencil to kind of get up and running again here. So, sympathy. I like that Zibbathy. So, I'm going to see if this works. Let's find out, shall we? Let's find out together, like a family. I'm gonna run something here, assuming it doesn't explode. Okay, that could be better, but it's running. Oh my goodness, come on now. You notice I did not kill the music yet because I figured this is going to go completely belly up. Let's see, is there anything on my side that's holding that up? Anything at all? Anything holding that up? Okay, let's try that again. Shouldn't take this much to load. Getting absolutely nothing out of this. Okay. Much like my audience. Alright, so that's not going to work for me. That's unfortunate, because that's kind of neat, and I wish I could have showed that to you. But, oh well. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Maybe I can show you guys one of my favorite cooperative card games. Let's see if it actually does what I need it to do. All right. Okay, excellent. It's working. Perfect. Let's take Okay. Excellent. Now, let me show you one of my favorite card games. Do. Get that aligned here on the screen so everyone can see. There we go. We'll have room for Roscoe if he ever comes back. One deck dungeon! Ta-da! So, it is not cribbage. It is not cribbage. I regret to inform you that you may have been misinformed. It is not cribbage. I am not good with any kind of crib. Not even cribbage. Not cribbage. But this is One Deck Dungeon, and this is one of my favorite card games. It is a cooperative card game between two players. And the entire idea is that you're going into a dungeon and trying to kick its ass. But it is also a roguelike in the fact that it's going to kick your ass. So let's give it a try. Looks like you're playing for the first time? No, I'll explain everything. Meh. Yes. Alright, so first thing we do is we choose a hero. And all of the heroes are ladies, which I think is pretty cool. So we have the archer, the mage, the paladin, the rogue, the warrior, Mist, Kaliana, the fanatic, the witch, the alchemist, the Doodad, the Hunter, the Slayer, the Warden, the Aquamancer, the Dragoon. There's lots to play. There's lots of characters here. There's lots to enjoy. So, what I like to do is I like to take the old Rogue and the Warrior. These two seem to work out pretty good for me. She does look a lot like the like Sela, the iconic Pathfinder paladin. You are correct. Very similar. But I'll take the Rogue and the Warrior because there's kind of a thing for them. All right, so over here on the left side, we're gonna have each character's abilities. So like fighting, dexterity, magic, life. So these represent different kinds of dice that we will roll for different types of challenges. This will make sense in a minute. So what we're going to do is we're going to find some dungeon doors to kick in. Time passes. All right, so the entire idea of this game is to kick in a door and see what's in there. Kick in this one. Ah, it's a trap of some kind. A spiked log. So we have some options here. We can try to clobber the log. The logs will take some time, so we'll lose some of the deck here. And it will take 8 on a set of attack dice, so the yellow dice here. We can also try to dodge the logs. That's a 14. And yeah. So the entire idea is that we combine our dice in these situations to defeat challenges. When we defeat these challenges, we get to use the potential loot. So we pick one of these things. We either get an item, which raises one of our dexterity. We get a skill that we can use with our dice, or we get XP that we can use to level up. So with this one, probably going to be easier to get an 8 on 3 dice here. Yeah, so I'm going to give that a try. Everyone's got some special abilities as well. The Rogue has a thing called Daring Gamble. Basically, she gets a black die, and if she rolls anything but a 1, she gets to use that in her roll, or in her attempt to beat something. And then if she rolls a 1, she takes damage and loses time. So it's definitely kind of a little bit of a gamble. So we're going to go ahead and enter the room. And, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Ah, crap. Well, all right. So that's what we're doing. We're dodging the logs. There's 4 dice here, plus my little roguey dice. So let's see. What do we get on our roguey dice? A 2. Lovely. And then we'll have you roll. So you can see I've got my 3 dice for my rogue because I have 3 dexterity here, and I have 1 dice for my warrior because she has 1 dexterity. And every turn we get 1 special black die that we get to roll. That raises up as we level. So we'll roll our warrior here. What'd she get? Ooh, okay. She got a 5 and a 2. And what did our rogue get? Hey, not entirely bullshit. So first things first, we'll see some little spots here that can only take 1 die. These bigger ones can take multiple dice, but only these little ones can only take 1. And it has a little shield on it. That means that I have to beat that before I can do anything else. So we're going to use our 2 here. Black dice are kind of any dice. They can kind of go anywhere. And then we just need to get this. So we can get the warrior's 5, the rogue's 5, and the 6 over there for a 16 out of 14. Look at that. And we didn't suffer any of the bad things. The bad things are over here on the bottom of the thing. If we don't succeed at this, so for example, if we didn't have enough dexterity to beat it, one of us would take 3 damage, and then we would lose 2 bits of time there. You can tell we don't have a whole lot of health, so 3 damage is a big deal. If one of us dies, we lose. There we go. And then counter. And what is going to be more useful here? I think we're going to need a little bit more dexterity. The skill is Cleave, and it allows us to raise any of our dice, up to 4 dice, I should say, by 1 each, using 1 yellow die. It's a great ability, but dexterity is pretty important. And we'll give it to the rogue. So you can see she has 4 dexterity. All right, so let's kick in another door, see what happens. Oh boy, I hate these. So, this is a Wraith. They have a special ability here called Drain. Before the encounter, convert one item to XP. Unfortunately, that is the thing we just frickin' got. So, had we walked into this one first, we would not have lost that. So, we're going to lose it. And it gets turned into experience for us. So, we can level up faster just because we have some experience there, but we lost our cool thingy, and I'm kind of mad about it. All right, we're going to roll our special roguey dice. Okay, almost rolled a 1. And we'll get the warriors. So now, because we're not doing a challenge that can only do 1 or 2 things, we're rolling all of our dice. So I'm going to go ahead and roll all my warriors dice here. Ba-da-boo. All right, cool. I am my rogue. It's garbage and a half. Oh boy, that sucks. All right, let's see what we got. So we need 9 mana, and we really don't have it, but let's see, we've got this, and we've got 6, 7. Oh, darn it. One of the things we can also do is we can trade in 2 dice that are similar for a black die that will be able to go anywhere. But 5, okay, 6, 7. Okay, I could take this 2, I could take this 3, and transmit that into a black 2. It'll take the lowest of the 2, or if it's matching, it'll just take that. Okay, so we got that. And we got our 5 here, and a 5 here, 6 there, and oh shoot, okay. So, it doesn't look like we have enough to completely beat this Wraith without taking some damage. I have the fighter has an ability here that lets me ignore 1 time penalty, so we'll do that. So you can see our consequences here go down. And now I don't have anything else that I can do. So we will go ahead and end the encounter. And the warrior will go ahead and take some damage. Oof. Owies. All right. But we still get the item and we still get to do stuff. So we'll go ahead and take the sword, give that to the warrior. So now she has 4 swords that she can use. Let's kick in another door. Who's having fun? Hey, this guy is. All right. So he's a bandit, and he has an ability called Dodge. If we wanted to use dice to make a black die, we need to use 3 dice and not 2. That sucks because we kind of need our dice. So let's go ahead and beat the crap out of this guy. Gonna need a lot of dexterity and a lot of fighting, which is what we have. So go ahead and use our heroic feat for the rogue here. Let's see if she rolls a 1. And she doesn't. Good deal. And the warrior, because she took damage, she got 1 die, so we'll roll her dice. Hey, she got a 4. Good deal. And there we are. Let's roll them again, see what happens. You can imagine this game is extremely fun on the table because the dice go fucking everywhere. Okay, so let's see what we got. So, it's as much a kind of an RPG as it is a puzzle game, which is, in my opinion, pretty dang cool. So this big 8 here, can use the 6 and a 2. All right, so that covers that, and we don't take 2 damage here, so that's nice. This 3 can get covered up real nice. Boop. All right, and yeah, puzzle RPG. Yes, that is a very zip combo. Okay, so we got a 4 here. There we go. And we got a 3 here. All right. We're going to use the barbarian or the warrior's charge thingy. She can do that for free once a turn or once an encounter. And then we will do, let's see here. This is another one of those situations where we don't really have everything we need. That's okay though. So we will do this because losing time is actually worse than losing hit points. Hit points you can heal, time you cannot. Yeah, that's about as much as we can do with this one. Let's see. Oh ho! So both of us have an ability called Force Bolt. I've played this game a few times, so my characters have a few extra abilities that they normally wouldn't have. But I have an ability here called Force Bolt. And you can see here, uses a blue anything, and it allows you to gain a sword or a dexterity of the same number. Unfortunately, we do not have a blue that is good enough to raise that. So we're going to have to say adieu to one more hit point and one more time. And the warrior will take it again because she gets a die. Every time she takes damage, she gets a little dice. So, hey, now we can get our rogue's item back. Hooray! All right. So you get exponentially more powerful as the game goes on. Ah, God, that's an ogre. All right. Let me put one deck dungeon up here on the... There we are. Okay, so you can see this is actually a very interesting one. The ogre is a big enemy. He's very hard to fight, but his loot is pretty dang good. So he has a skill here that's not bad for casters. We really don't have it for the magic portion of things. He's worth 4 XP, which is really good. That would get us very close to leveling up to level 2. But the item he has is a sword and a life point. So their life goes up by 1 and their sword goes up by 1. Guess who needs that? That'd be the warrior. So we're going to go ahead and fight this guy. Now we could flee. So let me show you what we can do. We can flee. So we can flee and regroup and go to a different door if we wanted. Since he's the only one left, probably a good idea just to beat him. But we could... there we go. We could have any number of other doors, and we could open them up and just fight something else until we know we can beat this guy. So let's check him out. Ooh, this is a dungeoneering one. All right. We can either decipher this rune puzzle with magic, or we can destroy it with brawn. And I think we will destroy it with brawn because we are not very smart at all. This rogue is definitely a Hiroko. She's got a 1 in the intelligence stat, and it's worth possibly a nice sword. But it also has an option for a potion that we can use that lets us rerolls our 1s and 2s. That's actually a pretty good potion. Not gonna lie, but we need some swords. Let's destroy it. Use the rogue's little fancy dice. Let's see if she screws up. She does! She takes damage. We lose 3 time. There we go. And now the fighter will roll her thing. And she gets a 3. Not great. Not bad. All right, rogue. This is your time to make up for that. Hey, another 3. Oh, boy. All right, warrior, take us home. Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. That is what Zib likes. So there we go. There we go. We easily beat the rune puzzle, despite the fact that she got a paper cut on it. There wasn't even made of paper. I don't know what happened. Now we can just add more dice to it just for fun. There we go. End the encounter. All right, so let's give that item to the warrior. Oh, that's right. She is, unfortunately... I don't know what just happened there. That's okay. All right, let's check out this ogre. We've grinded a little bit, so let's try this ogre. See what happens. 5. All right, could use that. All right. Look at all these dang dice. Oh, that was a good roll. That is what Zibby likes. Good deal. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. Oh, look at all these good rolls. Oh my goodness. Yeah, overkill, absolutely. So, let's take care of this big one first. That's a 12. All right, and then let's go take out this one. And, oh, actually, let's do this. And one of these. 3, there we go. 6 plus 3 equals 9. Okay, and then we'll do... you, and you, and you, and you. That's good there. And then, so here's the interesting thing. So it looks like we won't be able to get that. Oh wait, yeah, we will. What am I talking about? Zib, you handsome idiot. Okay, yeah, we've got him all covered up. We have no consequences whatsoever. Just for fun, I'll do that charge thingy. It doesn't do anything, but it's still fun. Here we go. So we beat the ogre. Good deal. And we didn't take a single piece of damage. Now, because it does the double thing here, the sword and the life, I'm going to have to do it. There we go. Yeah, that ogre got destroyed. Oh, that's a fire elemental. That's not good. Before the encounter, one hero loses a hit point. That sucks. Okay. Guess. Oh, see, now this is a good thing. This is what we need for the rogue because they have so few hit points and they need more dexterity like crazy. We will level up at some point, but for now we're just grinding it out here. Okay. I guess we'll go ahead and fight this guy because he's a jerk and we need to fight him. And we're gonna roll that pain die that she got. Yeah, great. And let's roll your cool little dice and see if you do something stupid. You almost do. There we go. And, oh, wow, this guy's mostly magic and dexterity. That's not great for us. Might have to be converting some dice into black dice for this one. Might have to be converting a lot of dice for this one. Oh, we're in so much trouble. Oh, this did not go well. All right, well, no encounter survives contact with the party. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, we got that big one. I got this one. Nice. We can get that 3. That's 6, though. Oh, that's 6. If only I could turn this 6 into a blue or black 6. Oh, goodness gracious me. We're going to take 1 damage, and we're going to lose 1 time with our current setup here. All right, well, that's all we can do, really. I don't have any abilities that let me re-roll anything. I can re-roll Dungeoneering 1s for the rogue, but this is not Dungeoneering, this is combat. So, all right, we'll take our 1 damage. Ouch! Only 2 hit points left for that warrior. The rogue can definitely use that. There we go. Now we're much more formidable than when we started, aren't we? Doesn't matter if we roll 1s 100 times. Ah, the shadow. Okay. So we have to spend time for every skill we use. So if I were to use this Fearless Charge, for example, we would lose 1 more time every time we do one of those. So try not to use these. Let's see. The skill's not great. The XP is tempting. We should probably do the XP. So let's fight the Fade. It worked in Dragon Age, right? All right, a 2. That's not great. Let's see if I do anything brave. Oh, I bravely roll a 4. Okay. And roll our black dice that we get for just being level 1. Have at you! Look at all that green, that blue we need. Ugh. All right, that's not great. And that's not great either. All right, so we'll go like this. And that. Okay, that takes care of the dexterity portion of the competition. That takes care of the strength. And now let's see if we can get enough stuff to cover up. Ooh, okay. Actually, we're in pretty good shape. So we can take these 2. So this red, or this pink 5 and this yellow 5. Can take these 2 and turn it into a black 5. And that black 5 can go almost anywhere. Ta-da! We completely destroyed the Fade. Let's get some of that XP. Let's level up. Almost. We got 2 more. Need 2 more XP. All right. 4 more doors. You can see we are running out of time here. All right. So we run to the bottom of the deck. We reach the stairs where it says descend. We can stay on floor 1 if we'd like and continue grinding, or we can go down to level 2. I think we need a little bit of stuff here. So we're going to stay on floor 1. And if we go to a certain, I think it's 4 or something like that. If we go to 4 time here, we actually take damage. So we want to make this count. So hopefully whatever's here is going to be worth at least 2 experience. Hey, it's a bug. Hey, it's worth 2 experience. Oh, good deal. All right. Oh, darn. That's also a pretty good skill. What this skill does is it lets you take any yellow die, any excuse me, any warriors like a yellow die, like a sword die. It lets you take any die and turn it into a 6. So you can take a, like for example, if you roll a 1, you can just turn it into a 6. But pretty awesome. But we want to level up, so let's go ahead and kill a bug. Now he's got lots of armor. We got to beat the armor first. So let's try to do something brave. Ah, that's a brave 5. I like that. All right, let's squish this bug. So if any armor boxes are empty, we don't get any loot from this guy. So we want to make sure we take down everything. All right. Not great, but not terrible. Not great at all. All right, so we got a 3 here. Okay, so things are a little bit crappy here because we need more dexterity than we have. We've got a 5 here, so that's great. Put that there, and put that there. Put that... Oh, we need that other 5 taken out, so put that there. There we go. Put that there. Put that there. Ha-ha! We had exactly what we needed. Look at that. Look at that. Easy and peasy. There we go. All right, so we'll take the XP. And we'll level up. Now we are level 2. So we get more potions. Our potions do more healing. Each of us can have up to 3 items. So 3 of these stat boosting thingies. And up to 3 skills. So 3 of these extra little doodads that we have on the bottom here. Little things we can do. And since we have done all that, let's go down to the next level. All right, level 2. So these are the things we have to do every time we do any kind of card. So for example, if we are, let's see here. If we are dungeoneering, so it's like a trap or a locked door or something, not only do we need to get this 2 taken care of, we also need to get this 6. So this is kind of the continuing difficulty of going further into the dungeon. If we don't do this, then there's usually other bad stuff. Like there's like this damage, for example. This flame aura, for example, if we're in a combat, we need to take another extra 5 here, another 5 magic, which is kind of difficult to take. And then a yellow 3 for the Hall of Statues sitting here. So it makes more sense as you go along, but let's see here. All right, time passes. Let's kick in that first door, see what happens. A boulder! Oh noes! So we could use magic to slow time, which would take up more time, but it only has an 11. Or we could run past it, which is much more heroic, I feel. So we're going to try running past it. It's also worth a good sword. It's also worth some XP. The skill's pretty good. You could change 1 or 2 pink dice into black dice with the same values. That's pretty dang good. It's going to be hard to pick. We'll run past it. All right, let's see if the rogue does something brave. She totally does. Look at that. Brave is all get out. And the warrior. What do you get? 2 3s. That's not great, but that's okay. I need big numbers, not these shit little numbers. All right, so first and foremost, we got to get rid of this 2, which is part of the dungeon. You can see this little thing here where it says Dragon's Cave. This tells you the different floors and what it does. So on floor 1, if we're doing dungeoneering like this, we need a 2. If we are doing combat, we need a 3 of the fighty variety. Level 2, see here, we need a 6 here, or we'll take damage. If we're doing a combat, we need to get a magic 5 or lose 2 hit points. And on the dragon's actual level, we need to get an additional 10 fights. So it's pretty crazy. Gets a little nuts, but this is the dragon that we'll be facing off against soon. It's purple. All right, let's run past this boulder if we can. Let's see. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, just enough. Oh my goodness, that was close. We did it! So, we're going to level up. Since we leveled up, we can take more items and skills, so the warrior is definitely going to get another sword and a life. Going to move into this other one here in the bottom. Boop-a-doop. Another boulder. Okay. We're going to do the same thing. This time, I don't know. I think we'll... Oh, wow, that's a nice skill. Basically, this just lets you roll another black dice. That's cool. I think we'll definitely do that. All right, let's run past it again. This worked the last time. All right, do something brave. She doesn't. Not only does she take damage, she wastes time, so that sucks. All right, so let's see. Warrior, what do you got for me? 2. That's very nice. And Roog, big numbers. Okay, those are better than before. All right. Okay, no 6s, though. That's unfortunate. 5, 10, 14. And we have nothing else. We have no 6s. I don't have anything. Oh! Let's see if there... Oh, the rogue has some 1s, so she's going to re-roll her 1s. Oh, my partner can re-roll 1s. Unfortunately, she didn't roll any 1s. She rolled a 2. So, one of us is going to take a damage. I guarantee you I know who it is. All right. So let's get this skill. And we'll give the skill to the rogue. There we go. Boulder after boulder. This is truly a kobold world. A skeleton! All right, let's get this skeleton. Let's see. He's not worth a whole lot of experience, but we could use some of the agility here. Ooh, a potion of invisibility. That's a very nice one. You spend 2 time before an encounter. You skip the claim loot phase, so you beat the monster, but you don't get any loot for it. So not a great potion all the time, but very situational. Let's fight a skeleton. All right, rogue. Let's see you do something brave. Haha, 5's pretty brave. All right, warrior. That's a 2. That's not very good. We are very lacking in the magic here, so we might be in trouble. Okay, some good numbers there. And here we go. Horse pucky all around. So here we go. And here we go. And how's about one of these? And quite possibly one of the best ones of these I've seen in a while. One of those. One of these. One of those. And a 5. Ha 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 ha. We had exactly what we needed. Na, 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 na. And let's see. You know, the warrior is not looking super good. We have 5 potions, and then I'm going to spend 1 here to heal the warrior. There we go. She's got 2 hit points gone at this point. Oh, and we also have an ability called First Aid. Whenever we use a potion, we heal an extra damage. So that's nice. So yeah, suck it, skeleton. Look at all them dice. All right, let's give this to the rogue. All right, not doing too badly. Not doing too badly. Usually I'm dead by now. A locked door. I mean, we're just gonna have to go home. There's no way. There's no way. It's worth a magic, which is good. Get another skill, some XP. Might take the XP. Let's pick the lock. Got all this dexterity now. All right, do something heroic. That's not very heroic, but at least you didn't hurt yourself. That's pretty much how I live my life, actually. It's not very heroic, but at least you didn't hurt yourself. Ah, that's a lot of garbage. Oh, that's real garbage right there. Okay, we didn't get any 6s. And the warrior still rolled a 2. Didn't roll a 1. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Can I use Valor? Is that something I can use? No, it's only in combat. Okay. So, this is bad. All right, so 3, 5, 7, 8. There we go. And we're going to lose... One of us is going to lose a hit point. You know what it's going to be. It's the warrior. But she gets that extra black die, which is nice. Alright, we'll get some XP on this one. Time passes. Alright, gets 4 more doors. Time passes. The game continually keeps moving along, so it's like you can't really sit and stew about anything for too long. You just gotta keep moving. Arrow traps. Oh, a seminal favorite for kobolds. Yeah, let's do it. Let's rush through this. And let's do something brave. Do something brave. Do it. Damn it. with the 2s. I'm not going to use the warrior's die there. I want to save that for later. Hey, look at them big numbers. I love those big chunky numbers. Wow, barely anything below a 2, or below a 3, I should say. There we go. There we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 24, 28. I wish they gave you more for completing the challenge. Super good, but we did it. All right. A mana potion. This lets you roll 3 blue. We definitely could use that potion. All right. Another skeleton! We got this. All right. Clarity. Reroll 1s and 2s. Reroll. Oh, that's nice, actually. That's a potion of clarity. We've seen that before. All right. Warrior, let's go out there and whack him in the face. That's 4. That is better than 0. You can't roll a 0 on a 6-sided die. If you can, I would like to meet you after class. There we go. Let's stab him in the face with our dexterity. The pointy, pointy dexterity. And also our sword. My pointy sword. There we go. Okay. So, not great, but we got a 2 here. And we got a 5 here. Oh, we can't do anything until we get that 4. And 5. And how about a 3? How about another 3? 6, a 5, and a 5. Look at us. Not a scratch. Not a scratch. All right. Warriors at their item limit. I'll have the rogue get another little sword. There we go. Time passes. Let's open up one more door here. I'm surprised at how well we're doing. It's probably because these characters have been going for a while. Let's just bash it open. Yeah, I think we'll bash it open. Sounds good to me. Do something brave. Hey, it's barely brave at all. Hey, Bubby. Hello, Mr. Doot. Aw, is your little butt on camera? There's your butt. Everyone say hi to Roscoe's butt. There we go. All right, not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. We did not roll any 6s. Let's see. This is a dungeoneering check, so we can have the warrior re-roll her 1s, and she's got a couple there. So there we go. Re-roll 2 dice. Hey, we didn't get a 6, but we got better than we did before. Just gonna beat the hell out of this door. Come here. There we go. All right, we take 1 damage. That's probably going to go to the warrior. All right. Shimmer Blast. What this takes is it takes a blue 3 or above. And if you spend that blue 3 on this, you get to roll 1 black die, which is pretty useful. If you're a mage, it's definitely very useful because you can really, really fix up stuff when you don't have enough stuff. Oh, the rogue is at the item limit. That's unfortunate. Okay. So instead of that, yes. Okay. Let's undo that. Okay. So instead, we'll get some experience. Okay. All right. Let's go down to the next level. We got this. All right. So like I said before, now things are really going to be difficult because we have all these prerequisites we have to fill. So if we're fighting, these ones on the right will be added on to the card that we're dealing with. And if it's a dungeoneering check, then it's going to be this stuff that's added on. So Boo earns. I was saying Boo earns. Woo! It's a flame statue. I think it's possible for us to dodge the crap out of them. Now, this skill is very useful. It's called Backstab, and you can use any pink die and turn it into 2 yellow dice that you can roll. Backstab is a very, very good ability. We want to get that. So let's jump into this room and let's dodge it. And we'll use our heroic feat. All right, a 2. The number of 2s I have rolled for that rogue. There we go. That's better. It's a 5. All right, so we've got the 2 dice here for the warrior. Not bad. And the 6 dice for this guy. There we go. Much better. Okay. So let's get this 2. And then let's get this 5. And this 6 can go away. And we got 5, 10, 13. Where will we ever find enough? Bam. 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 There we go. And counter. And backstab it is. Backstab for... It's interesting because it's actually even better on the warrior because they only have 1 pink die. We'll just give it to the warrior. It's good for anybody that has any kind of... Uh-oh. Did it crash? No. Okay. For some reason, it looked like it crashed. It did not. All right. Let's keep going. Almost there. We're almost to the dragon fight. Oh, it's one of these bastards again. All right. So we can't use any skills unless we use time. So it's gonna be rough. We have all the items that we can carry, so we need some more experience to get up to the next level. All right. Do something heroic. Do it. Again with the 2. All right. Oh, listen to all those dice go. I guarantee you it is a much more annoying sound when you use the ones in real life. I have the real version of this game, the physical version. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so let's beat the Fade. Yeah, we got to beat that definitely. And there we go. Now we need 10 here. That's going to be rough. All right, so we need a lot of blue that we do not have. Okay, so the good news is we can get 1 more black die. The bad news is actually remove my dice. What am I doing? I will use backstab. There we go. Yeah, I use a time. That's okay. Oh, there's no swords left. Whoops. Oh, crap. Okay, so there we go. So we'll reroll those 2. That's a better number than before, except for this one. And that is our backstab. So, all right, back to getting these all on there. So, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. And then we need 10 on this one. Boop and boop. Done. 5 here. 4 here. All right. And 4 here. Ooh, and a 3 here. Okay, so a pair of 5s. We could really use a pair of 5s. We do not have a pair of 5s. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this 6 and this 5 and turn it into a 5. There we go. And I believe... Ooh, we could use a potion to get some mana. So we have this ability now to drink a mana potion. So we could roll 3 blue dice. Let's see what happens. All right, 3 extra dice. Let's see what we get. Do we get a 5? We do. Look at that. No damage for us. Love that. I love that for us. All right, very cool. Both of us have too much stuff, so we're going to have to power up here. Just a few more points, and then we'll be level 4. Level 3, actually. Level 3. The Roscoe Bud is gone. Oh, that's a phantom, and they're very, very good at scaring people. Immediately discard all 1s and 3s rolled. This guy is a bastard. I don't like this guy at all, so we're going to do something heroic. Not a 1 or a 3. Hey, it's not a 1 or a 3. Good job. Or a 2, for that matter. All right. Let's roll all these ding-dang dice. The 1s and 3s. Okay, we lost 2 dice because of the Phantom. All right, let's see what happens here. No 1s or 3s. Shit. Oh, we lost a lot of dice. That sucks. Okay, we can make it. We're good. All right, so here we go. And we're going to have you... Oh, but you have a... Oh, no, you're good. We're going to trade that in and do some backstabbery. Ha-ha! Stabbing. No, that's... Oh, they both got taken away anyway. Okay, that didn't go nearly as well as I hoped it would, but that's all right. That's okay. That's just how the game goes. All right. We are going to be taking some damage. This is not going to be good. Oh, Lord. 5 damage in one time. Yeah, we're gonna probably end up drinking some potions here. Okay, so it gets split evenly among the party, but you can give the extra stuff to one person. We'll give it to the warrior. She has the most hit points. Oh, she is not doing good. She's not doing good at all. But that gives us enough experience to go up to level 3 or 4. Not sure which one this is. I can read. I'm just not sure what this means. 4 items and 4 skills. Okay. And the nice thing about that is that we get another black die. So when we go into this encounter, we'll have 2 black dice that we get to roll. Okay, so we can jump over it or we can climb around. Let's just jump over this dang thing and be done with it. Messing around, just dancing around all over the place. A 3, hooray. All right, and the warrior, yeah, we're going to need you to use that die you have because, holy cow. There's a 6, like a big kid. There we go. We can split up those black dice between the 2 of them, and there we go. That's some good rolls. Okay, what about you? Not great. All right. So we'll get that 2, get that 6, and that 5. And then the rest of these we will just pile onto you. 12. More than 12, a lot more than 12, 26, and 29 gigas. Perfect. We both can get more items now, so why don't we get a little bit more magic? Ooh, this is actually a good skill as well. You can use a... oh, yeah. We'll do this one. Just because I know the dragon. I know this is going to be much more useful, unfortunately. All right. I think this is going to get us down to the bottom here. Time passes. Okay, let's descend. Let's fight this dragon. Here we go. Dragon fight. Dragon fight. There he is. Oh, look at him. So purple and evil. And we have an ability that lets us heal 1 when we go down the stairs. So that's very useful for us. All right, let's see. Would we like to use healing potions? Yeah. There we go. Perfect. And we get an extra one because we used a potion. Nice. Okay, we're done using potions. Okay. And I don't think I get my daring gamble. Okay, well. Let's see what the rogue has to say about this. The dragon is pretty hardcore. Now you see these little skulls? These little skulls are important. If we cover this and we end the encounter, the dragon will take damage. The dragon has, I believe, 5 hit points, I want to say. Let's see. Dragon. I'm not sure. He might have 3. He might have 5. I don't know. Let's try to kill him. Diplomacy has already failed. All right. So we got this guy. Hey, Bubby. Mr. Do. What's your snack? Roscoe's snack. Okay. Well, we are already on the back rope. Don't think we're going to do any damage to the dragon this turn. Let's drink a potion for some manas. Manners! No, those manner nanners are not that good. Alright. Let's see. Can I turn this into some more yellow dice? Let's go ahead and get rid of this one. Discard that one. And reroll. And discard that one. And let's reroll. Crap! Alright. That sucks. This dragon is going to beat the shit out of it. We will do some damage to it at least. I think we can get a decent amount of this covered up. Okay. So at least those 4 damage are not coming to us. Let's see. 5, 9, 13, 16, 20. Okay. And then we don't have any other 6s. Yeah, that's not doing us much good. Okay, well, that's all we can do, so we're going to take 2 damage, but he takes 1. Alright, round 2. And we don't need to use potions, we're fine. Alright, spread those black dice out a little bit, and then let's roll another round for shoof. Not great. Hey, it's a little better. Slightly. Just a skosh. Still having a real hard time doing damage on the dexterity side of things. Alright, let's see. Can we do... Let's do this, and this will let us reroll 2 of our yellow dice, essentially. Because we are out of yellow dice. That's the problem, is that there's only a finite amount of yellow dice that you can use. So I just discarded a couple and re-rolled them, and they still gave me bullshit. That's awesome. All right. Let's do one of these. I'll do this and this. And get a little bit of that in there. Get that. Warrior's doing all the damage as per the usual. All right, and there is not enough at all to save us from this guy. One of us is going to be taking a lot of damage. It's at least 6. It's at least 6. So that's gonna be rough. Okay. Let's do it. It's such a meaty thump. Oh god. Okay, we're gonna use some more potion. Alright. And the rogue, you can sit on that 2 damage, that's okay. Okay. Let's see if we can make it, guys. I don't have a whole lot of hope for us. We're actually not badly equipped. We're just rolling like garbage. Okay, so we got a 5 there. Ooh, we got a 5 here. There we go, and a 6. That's 1 more damage to the dragon. Got that. 5, 9, 13, 16, 17, 18. There we go. But again, we do not have the friggin' blue. We have no magic. Oh, it was a bad plan. That was a bad plan, guys. I don't know why you convinced me to not take any magic stuff. That was a big problem on your part. So we're gonna have to drink one of these mana potions just to see if we can strike down this worm. Oh, a couple of 6s. There we go. Shabam, shabizzle, shaboofer. Look at all this damage we're doing to this guy. Wham, wham, wham. How much damage does this guy take? Okay, I guess he takes more than 5 damage. Cool. But we didn't take any damage, so that's good. We only have 1 potion left, though. That's the problem. Yep, there goes the boy. Whew, wow. Okay. So, more ridiculous bullshit. Okay, this is the problem because we don't have a 5 to put on the pink there. So what we have to do is, oh man, we have to sacrifice these 6s. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. Oh no. Okay, well maybe we can get some mana out of it. Let's see. Maybe we can stop those 4 damage. Otherwise, we're probably hey, double 6s. Okay, we're officially out of potions. That's not great, but it's okay. We're in so much trouble. Okay, so we can't do anything until that 5 is covered. That's the prerequisite. So we're gonna have to take. Oh boy. Oh man. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be these 2. Wait. We'll use the yellow. We'll use the yellow. One damage is way easier to take. Okay, that's better. Now we don't have a 6 to put on the pink there. That sucks. And we certainly do not have enough in here, which also sucks. 15. Oof. Okay, so we barely missed that, but we are still going to be taking 6 damage. Okay, here we go. One stupid damage. Hey, we got him. Ah, that's a cold nose. That was a cold nose, buddy, at the wrong time. We beat him. Oh, man. After defeating the boss, you seal the dungeon forever. The world is now safer thanks to you, because a purple dragon has been slain. So purple, so dragon. Oh, man. I didn't expect to win that in the first time I took you guys down there. So, hooray! Look at that. Got his ass. Yes, we did. All right. Good deal. You know, I think surprise dog nose right to the butt. So it was just like, ah! So, I think I'm going to call that for the night. That actually was a lot of fun. I'm just going to let my pencil recharge here. Got some drawing done, got some gaming done. We had a pretty good time, I think. Let me know if you guys like this. We might play it again. Try some different characters, try some different bosses, all kinds of stuff. It's a fun game, and it doesn't take very long either. It's not a super long game. Even in person, it does not take very long. So, yeah, it was great to have you, Greg. Great to have you, Black Fox, Ferdy, as well as Garen. Chroma, also good to see you. Kyle, great to see you as well. So, everybody have a wonderful evening. We'll see you on Winning Wednesday for some more Bird Doctor. I'm looking forward to that. And you guys have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. We'll text you later. Bye.